feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso only on SABC3. It's a Friday, and right now we are talking climate change, COP21. Now, this Monday marks the start of the UN Paris Climate Summit, which brings together 196 countries with the goal of drafting an enforceable agreement to tackle climate change and to try and save our planet from catastrophic climate change.
Now, you know, with so much at stake, I think a lot of us think that, or rather we need to make our voices heard. Yeah. But how do you do that if you're not a high-level global leader? Well, there are many ways that you can make your voice heard, even from afar.
Yes, bless the digital platform. Of course, you can join the conversation virtually. I think even if you can't physically be in Paris at the moment for the climate talks, you can, of course, participate virtually. The hashtag COP21 is where most of the action is going to be on Monday, documenting the talks with global leaders as they try to come to an agreement and a hard-fought agreement throughout the 12-day event. There's going to be lots of negotiations. You can also follow along with the UNFCCC Negotiator app. It's a one-stop solution. It's created by the United Nations themselves. It offers direct access to information about the UN, their climate change efforts at the moment. The goal of the app is to provide transparency during its climate change events. So you'll see what's actually going down on the ground level. It includes the Paris Climate Summit. The negotiator allows you easy access to documents, agendas, webcasts, official social media accounts, so you can always know the issues discussed and the actions planned, and you can start to see which global thinkers you want to back. Then, of course, you can, in a physical sense, join the Global Climate March. And I think in support of the movement to demand climate justice, people around the world, they're going to be showing solidarity through a Global Climate March to set out their demands before the talks kick off. And, of course, this will be across the entire globe, so you can show your solidarity. The marches will be happening this Sunday, the first of them. I think there'll be quite a few over the week, and that's the 29th of November. To find out more, go to globalclimatemarch.org. That's globalclimatemarch.org. And then, of course, you can contact your leaders. I think that's a big part of this, is holding our leaders accountable. Yes. And if we want them to draw a line in the sand, we've got to do it ourselves. So get in touch with your representatives so that they can raise your voice in Paris. We know South Africa is going to have a contingency there. So let's get out there and make our voices heard.
Like you said, you can even tweet.
Absolutely, yeah. You can go to @PresidencyZA to make sure that your voice gets heard there as well. I love this platform. I love the fact that we get to keep our leaders accountable in this way so that they know you can go to these talks, you can discuss all of these things, but don't come back empty-handed, because that is not an option.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's also up to each and every one of us to make that long-term commitment to look after our climates.
There we go. Well, then it's time for us to look at what is happening in the world of news, and Zoe has those details.